See, in my eyes, history got everybody fucked. But one side's version of the stories that were passed down to us. His story. But his story is full of lies. Again and again, it proves itself all the time. Like, it's just like the media, basically. You could watch it, and you could get pumped up with fear, and you could get told how to live, and they could tell you whatever the fuck they want, and you're gonna do it. Or you cannot pay attention to that shit at all, and just live, and realize that no matter what you do, you still just have to live. Whether you follow somebody else's rules, guidelines, laws, infractions, whatever, you still have to live. You just following someone else. So you taking someone else's path instead of your own. So of course they can play with you. Of course the ride's gonna be bumpy as fucking emotional. Because they have your state. And when you give somebody your state and they trap you in their state, it becomes your state of mind. Whatever they think, whatever they want you to think, becomes your thought. Prove me wrong. Tell me something else. History lies. We know this. That's not the point right now. Point is, this whole shit that we think is life, that's living, this is my country, that's your country, whatever the fuck you feel like, it's a lie. It's all been hijacked and rewritten and suppressed so many times that when you do start looking for the truth, finding the truth, you end up in another hole because that story was painted over and covered a million times, and now you gotta dig through that shit. And the truth is always gonna be there. It's always gonna be there, right in plain sight. Just like the truth is always in movies, just like it's in most TV shows, just like it's in most of the fucking garbage ass music they feed y'all motherfuckers nowadays. The truth is still there. You can't get away from it. You can't neglect the fact that this whole shit has been hijacked. You can't neglect the fact that these fuckers are talking about driving horse and buggy, and they was building some of the grandest structures in the world, like geometrically balanced, resonating structures that we don't even think about. They really put thought into what they were doing. And if you think that's the same people that's running the world today, you got a whole nother thing coming for you. Because I can tell you straight up, that is not the same people that's running the world today. That was not. We stand on yesterday, living in borrowed time, because the people that they hijacked it from and enslaved all of us. Whether the narrative was you was a female and you was suppressed because you weren't strong enough to work this job, or you couldn't vote because you were supposed to stay home and watch the kids and tend to the family, you were still suppressed. Your stories about you were suppressed. They were suppressed. Females at one point used to be the anchor to everything. And if anybody can tell me different, prove me wrong, I'm telling you, the feminine aspect is the part that holds structure and balance. The masculine aspect, yeah, whatever, rah, take over. I'm a male, I gotta have everything. There's no balance in that. Most of the time, females, they lay back. They can get around like everybody else, but they lay back. They let shit build. They analyze this structure. And that's what was ruling this world at one point. It was a matriarchal, where you had that structure. So you got the masculine aspect. All right, motherfucker, you want to be masculine? Go build. But go build shit that means something. Go build in harmony. Go make yourself and everybody around you a better living, a better tomorrow, and pass it on. Pass on that knowledge. It was being passed on because we see over and over again the same structures all over the world. The same fucking building everywhere. How? When they tell us that they ain't had ships until, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't had communication until, come on, man. You gonna keep believing the fuckboy narrative they try to shove down your throat, or you gonna open your eyes and see this, that we were once under the power or ran by a Moorish civilization that once thrived through this whole world, not just the continent, not like a Tartarian vision or something, through this whole plane of existence. And if you can't see that and the balance in that structure, and how they used to personify themselves under female gods, and it was only recent times that they started changing that personification and flipping your view and changing female gods to male gods, but still personified the same thing. They just got you guys to look this way and look at it like this, just like the swastika. Look at it like this and give your negative energy to it. Because we taking that negative and we feeding that positive into us. That's what they doing. They taking your energy. They using you motherfuckers like batteries. Everyone. Me too. I'm a victim of it because I'm still here. My voice is still being on social media. I'm still making my music as I feel like it. I'm still watching certain programs on YouTube and shit. Come on, man. It's all the same shit. You know how many times I watch shit on YouTube and I can't help but to see the Masonic handshake. And these are big channels that are making it, that have made it, that are growing. And you look at the little guys and they ain't doing that. There's no symbolism. They ain't throwing that shit up. Handshakes is always like right there. Everything is right in front of you, man. And when they do it, if you don't see it, it's not their fault. They showing you everything. You just blind as a fucking bat. Because you believe it. People jump down rabbit holes and get stuck. You got to learn how to jump down and maneuver through the bullshit and just keep going. Put your shit together. Understand that something major happened and the civilization was wiped out. And whatever was left of it got wiped out even further. And they're still doing it today. They're still hiding the damage of it. We still walk on the infrastructure of yesterday. Can't explain it. Can't explain why we really don't fix anything. Because it's just about done. That's why. Why fix something that's done? Doesn't really make sense, right? Instead, just give everybody money. Give everybody money. Shut everybody up. Tell them it's a motherfucking fake going on. Make them wear a bunch of masks and shit. Muzzle their face. Come on, you know this shit. You seen this shit over and over again, man. They treating you fuckers like dogs. And you just obeying. Before all this shit happened, all that obey shit was going on. Obey shirts everywhere, obey on the internet. Come on, man. They condition you for the shit. They condition you for the end. They condition you for the beginning. It's just how you wanted to see it. If you wanted to not see it, that's up to you. Kudos. Live your life. Like I said, everybody's got to live their life. For me, I'm more of somebody that digs and I want to know. It fascinates me, but it scares me at the same time. To know that we were once 360 degrees of knowledge and alchemy and our patterns and our waves were so different. And we were harmony at one point and resonating at a different frequency. Like Solvigial frequencies and stuff. Frequencies that actually do good. Like churches used to have organs and stuff like this. Organs, it's the word right there, the organ. You got organs in your body. They heal organs. But we ain't look at it like that. We took it and marketed the shit. Instead of taking it as something that maybe the real religion was everybody getting together and healing each other. Maybe that was the real religion. Nobody fighting over whose God is better and whose book is better than whose book. Fuck you. You just fighting over a bunch of dead authors. I ain't got time to fight over dead authors, man. I'm trying to find the truth. So I don't want this person's story or that person's story. I want the middle, the underlying. There's always three sides to every story. And that side you can't see, that veil that you motherfuckers can't lift, that's the side that I want to see. And that's what I dig for. I'm tired of being trapped on this 33rd degree parallel. Fucking with this masonry and shit like that. The Masons that hijacked everything from the fucking beginning, probably. Tired of hiding behind this shit, man. Got no reason to. These motherfuckers are scared of us, yet we hide from them. Because they are like the big mad monsters and shit. Let me throw it on TV. Let me show you. You can't fuck with the Illuminati. Ooh. What a bunch of fat bankers sitting there getting fat off your spoils. You fucking dickweeds. Gotta see what we trapped under, man. We used to be 360 and now we're 33. They fucking trapped us in their system and we played their game. And their game's almost over. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This hijacked piece of land that could have been the golden age. And probably was before our time. It's no longer. Now we coming in the next era. So what do you think? Every game, what happens to every game when you finish? Even if you want to play another one, you got to clear the board, right? Yeah, think about that.